Hello everybody, it's Gary Stuckey with Steve Perry News. Just did a video about Steve recording with the High Kings. Got a brand new song coming out next week called The Streets of Kinsale. And they've done a clip. Check out their social media sites, you'll find a clip of that song. Really awesome song. You can hear Steve very well. Great bunch of guys. Appreciate them mentioning me over on YouTube. That means a lot. Mention the video I just did about the song, and if you've heard this news before, it's because I did a video on it about 8 months ago about the recording of this song. Whenever Steve met up with a drummer from The Script, another Irish band, and they got to talking on the phone about recording this song. He wanted to record a song, and it's an interesting story. Check it out. I'll put a link in the description of this video. You could check out that video again and find out more about it. So what's the story about the streets of Kinsale? Well, Ireland's best known ghost story is called The White Lady of Kinsale. And it involves a wedding and 3 funerals, the bride, the groom, and the bride's father. She's called the White Lady, of course, because she's wearing a wedding dress. So all this takes place in Kinsale in Ireland. Here's a little history. On Kinsale Harbor, on the southern coast of County Cork, that's the location of a battle of the 9 Years' War between England and Ireland. Charles Fort was built on the east coast of Kinsale Harbor in 1682 on the site of an earlier stronghold, Ringcurran Castle, and it was designed by Sir William Robinson. The fort was named after King Charles II, and Charles Fort was declared an Irish National Monument in 1973 due to part of its Irish history and even more so the military history. Charles Fort is known for its resident ghost, of course, the White Lady. Her name is Wilful Warrender. She was the daughter of the commander of Charles Fort, Governor Warrender, and she fell in love with an officer named Sir Trevor Ashurst. And soon they were married, and after their wedding, Wilful and Sir Trevor were walking the grounds of the fort. And then Wilful sees these flowers at the base of a battlement. And so Sir Trevor decided to climb down and get some of those flowers for her. And then an on-duty sentry volunteered for the job. Sir Trevor took the man's place as guard, and he waited. But Sir Trevor fell asleep when the sentry didn't return. So he's sitting there waiting for the guard to return, to give him his place back, so he could leave. But he never returned, so Sir Trevor falls asleep. So Wilful's father, the commander, he's walking around on his nightly inspection, and he sees the guy, the sentry, leaning against the wall. So he gets mad because he's thinking, this guy's sleeping on the job. He had a reputation for enforcing a severe military code. So when he saw him sleeping, he calls out to him and says, "Hey," and the guy doesn't answer. And he shoots him right through the heart. But then he realized later that he has shot his son-in-law. So Wilful is distraught, and she throws herself off the edge of the ramparts into the icy waters below. She dies, and now she's haunting the area of the fort, and she comes into town and walks the streets of Kinsale. And there's actually a hotel in the town called the White Lady, and her ghost appears every few weeks. And a proprietor at the hotel claims to have seen Wilful on New Year's Eve in the kitchen making toast. So there you go. And Wilful's father, who killed her husband, he killed himself because he was so saddened by what he did. And they claim that his ghost can be heard crying near the streets of Kinsale. So there you go, really sad love story and ghost story. And it's all in a song by the High Kings and Steve Perry. Check out that video once again. I'll put a link in the description. of this video, but it's called Steve Perry Revealing Info About His Love for Irish Music. I did that last year. And of course, the song The Streets of Kinsale was written by Glen Power, drummer for the band The Script. And I'll put a link to that article in the description of this video also. And yeah, very interesting. Great song. It sounds upbeat and a nice Irish sound, but it's just based on a sad story. But I'll take it. The song sounds great. I'm looking forward to hearing the rest of it. Going to be released next Friday. You can go ahead and pre-save it now and click on the link in the description of this video and get ready for that song next week. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. This is Gary Stuckey. Don't stop believing. God bless you.